This is the winning word. God wants you to win, and we teach you how. Today, my objective is simple: to celebrate kingdom supporters. In spite of the persecution against giving, Proverbs says concerning wisdom, riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, and my increase is better than silver. That's wisdom talking, and it's talking prosperity. God himself ties wisdom to increase, not lack. But why is it that every time money and the church are talked about, critics line up to attack? Nobody complains when Apple makes billions. Nobody protests when Amazon dominates global markets. Nobody cries foul when Tesla shakes entire industries. But let a church receive an offering, a pastor buy a car, or build a building, or buy property, and suddenly the world points fingers. Why? Here's a reality check. Even the largest churches in America are financial lightweights compared to corporations. Apple is worth trillions with a T. Amazon controls the world's supply chain. Tesla disrupted an entire industry. In comparison, the church, on that scale, the church barely registers. Critics magnify the church's finances like it's some dangerous empire. No, that's Satan's trick, because he knows kingdom money is dangerous to his agenda. Now let's be real. Churches are structured like corporations. Why? Because government, taxes, laws, codes, and liability issues force them into that system. And yes, some churches mismanage money, but mismanagement exists everywhere. Wall Street, government, Fortune 500 companies, all of them can be better and be better managed. Church leaders aren't educated in management. They're usually preachers of the gospel. Yet, Satan makes sure church missteps are highlighted. Why? To discourage giving, to keep believers broke, and to disrupt the kingdom. Don't fool yourself. Jesus called it my church. Don't you think Jesus can handle his church? The Bible is clear. Proverbs 22:7 says, the rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. See, that's what's going on. God never intended his church to be enslaved to the world, to worldly lenders and banks. He intended his people to rule, not to be ruled. He intended his house to serve him, not mammon. I see you being the head and not the tail. And let's be honest, Apple isn't attacking the church. Microsoft isn't attacking the church. In fact, many corporations donate millions to charitable causes. The loudest attacks come from broke, rebellious, unchurched voices. People who profit from criticizing the church. People Satan uses to keep weak believers uncertain, broke, and quiet. But not you. Not today. I want to speak to the faithful, those who give, those who honor God with their resources. Don't you dare apologize for being a kingdom giver. Your giving is between you and God, not between you and critics, not between you and some bitter voice online. I give faithfully. I give cheerfully. And I refuse to let broke reprobates dictate how I steward what God has blessed me with. Because when money moves into the kingdom, it stops serving Satan's agenda and starts fueling God's mission. So hear me. Don't apologize. Don't back down. Don't be ashamed. Giving is honorable. Giving is profitable. And giving is godly. The word says, give, and it shall be given unto you. The word says, honor the Lord with your substance. So shall your barns be filled with plenty. The word says, the liberal soul shall be made fat. I see God bringing you into a wealthy place. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It's a sin not to win.